What is up, everybody? It's BMax Bracketology, and I am back of continuing to pick every single college basketball conference tournament winner. And as you can see by the title of this video, I'll be doing the Big South today. It's just a basic 9-seed bracket, as you see right here. So let's just get into the games. We got the 8-seed Gardner-Webb versus the 9-seed USC Upstate. USC Upstate, they like to play fast. They like to get teams uncomfortable, but they're just not very good. They probably should slow it down. That'd probably help them a little bit more. But Gardner-Webb's just the better team. They do everything better. Give me Gardner-Webb to move on to the second round. And then we got the number 1 seed High Point versus the number 8 seed Gardner-Webb. This game is pretty simple too. High Point is just the better team. Gardner-Webb doesn't have the offense to keep up with them. Their defense isn't very good either. I think High Point's going to run right through this game. Give me High Point. Then we got the 4-seed Radford versus the 5-seed Presbyterian. I like both these teams. They're both very physical. They both play a defensive style of basketball, but I think Radford's offense is just significantly better. I think Presbyterian has the best player in this game. He leads out of everybody in scoring, Kobe Stewart. But I do genuinely like what's his name? I do like Jarvis Moss a lot. I think he can bring it, and so can Macklin Harris. I think that Radford's just a little more deeper than Presbyterian. I think Presbyterian was a little bit overseeded. I think Longwood's better than them, but I'm going to go with Radford in this one, and they're a sleeper in this conference. Then we got the 2-seed UNC Asheville versus the 7-seed Charleston Southern. I really do like this UNC Asheville team. They're really built well. You know, they have their three-point shooter in Fletcher Abey. They got Jordan Marsh, and Torres Solomon is very, very athletic. I like what this team's built around. But, you know, Charleston Southern does have, I think he is the leading scorer in the conference in Tajay Kelly. He can really put it in the basket. They use him a lot. So if he can catch fire, I can see them making a little run. But they don't really do anything well other than just shoot the ball. So I am going to go with UNC Asheville in this one as they move on to the semifinals. And then we got the 3 versus 6 matchup. We got Longwood as the 6 seed and then Winthrop as the 3 seed. You know, these teams do play a very similar style of ball. They both like to they're more of a physical team, but Winthrop did win both of the regular season games by a lot, which is a little bit surprising because Longwood normally doesn't do that. But Longwood feeds themselves on forcing teams' turnovers. They've been super successful in this conference tournament over the past couple years. I like what Griff Aldrich's building in this program. Give me the 6-seed Longwood to upset the 3-seed Winthrop as they move on to the semifinals. Then we got the 1-seed High Point versus the 4-seed Radford. I kind of do want to teach on Radford a little bit. They are a sleeper in this tournament. They play very, very good defense. They have the scores offensively to really pop out any given game. I already talked about this, Moss, Macklin, Harris. I really like that trio. But I just think High Point's too much at this point. High Point, they do everything well. They do the little things well, and they have legit scores. Petchford is great at running the point. He was at Kansas a couple years ago. I love what he does. And then the rest of the team, Giffa, leads the team in scoring, just really feeds around them. This team is really good, and they're built for March. I got High Point going to the championship. And then we got the next semifinal matchup between UNC Asheville versus 6-seed Longwood. This was the conference tournament championship game last year, so UNC Asheville is going to try to get revenge on this one as Longwood kept them out of the tournament. UNC Asheville, like I said earlier, they're built very well. They have their shooters, they have their drivers, they have the physical edge inside, but I think Longwood just is the more physical team. And if Longwood can slow this game down, they like to slow games down, if they can slow it down, force UNC Asheville to turn the ball over, which they have done this year. I think they split the season series. I do like this Longwood team. Michael Christmas is a solid three-point shooter. They have the offense when they're on, and defense wins championships. So I'm going to go with the 6-seed Longwood to beat the 2-seed UNC Asheville. Little Cinderella run here as they're moving on to the championship game. Then we got the 1-seed High Point versus 6-seed Longwood in the championship game. This was the semifinal matchup last year when Longwood was able to defeat High Point. It was a very, very good game. High Point was up 13, but Longwood was able to come back, but it's just not the year for Longwood. High Point is built so well. They have legit starters. Justin Bodo, he's a great rebounder, the best rebounder in this conference. Giffa, I already talked about him. Hamilton, Petchford, Williams, just so well built. They got Johnson, who comes off the bench and can really shoot the ball. This team is really, really good. They have never made the NCAA tournament. They are ready, and this Big South tournament is, I think it's going to be all right. I think there are some sleepers in Radford and Longwood, but I am going to go with High Point. They're the best team. And that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. BMAX Bracketology out. God bless everyone.